Hi everyone, I'm Jose.
And I am Michaila, and we're twin flames in Harmonious Union. And today we're going to talk about
The 10 signs that union is close.
So if you we came up with the 10 very best signs that union is close. So if you resonate with these signs, it's a sign for you.
You're in the
and
good
if
way.
not, then it gives you a good idea of where you're at, and you know how to move forward.
Exactly. This is not a video to compare yourself with others. This is a video so you can see where is the goal, and you can walk in that direction.
Yeah, and to be very honest with yourself.
Exactly. Be honest. And if something is not there yet, you can work through it, and you can achieve it.
Yeah, immediately. You never have to wait. Like, it's not a matter of time. You're healing.
Exactly. Everyone will achieve this mastery in all of these 10 points. It's a matter of work on yourself.
Yeah.
Period.
Good. So the first sign that union is near is that you put God first. And that means, like, you really put God first, like...
What that means?
Well, it means that, like, you understand that everything in your life is a relationship with God, and that, like, that's what your union is. It's not like, that, like, I went through this in the beginning where I was like, I'm just going to love God because I know He'll give me my twin flame. Like, trying to get your twin flame from God. But it's actually, like, developing that deep love for God and, like, that genuine, like...
you really want God.
Yeah, like the genuine desire, because you do have that desire within you. But it's like we might try and get around that part of it, Yeah, so the first sign is that you put God first and that you, like, really put God first. And you understand that God is first and you're okay with that. And you feel very much peace and you're happy about that.
About that relationship. You feel comfortable and you feel complete in that relationship.
Yeah, with God.
And you want to explore it more. You want to go deeper with God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good indicator. Yeah.
Okay. So the next sign is that a sensation of peace. You feel at peace in your life. Like there's a deep sense of inner peace and wholeness within.
Yeah, that comes naturally when you are going deeper with God.
Yeah.
And when you are approaching union. Harmonious union is, it's like based on peace.
Peace.
It's expanding peace to all areas of your life.
Yeah, like a lot of people have a lot of anxiety about their twin flames and they get really excited about their twin flames, but that's actually not like what your twin flame is for.
Exactly.
The purpose of your union is peace.
And the way to union is peace.
It's peace. Like the day of Harmonious Union, the day that it happened, was like the most peaceful day ever.
Yeah.
Like I remember just feeling so surrendered. Like I had gone through a lot of upheaval that whole week. Well, really that 6 months before Harmonious Union, but that whole week was very, very upheavy. But the day of my Harmonious Union was just peace. Like,
yeah, it was.
Yeah, I felt really surrendered, and I didn't really I just knew God was there, and I just felt like everything was going to be okay. I really felt that, and like nothing in my life looked like very clear. Like everything looked actually kind of like unclear. But like I felt really good about that.
Yeah, for me it was the same. I was like just the day before Harmonious Union, I was feeling complete with God. I was like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm at peace. I don't need anything more.
Yeah.
And twin flame, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, when you realize like you'll do this forever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, like I was just like, I felt really peaceful. So that's a good sign. The third sign is that you are happy with your life. So that's kind of like an extension. It's just like knowing, even if your life doesn't look perfect on the outside, like knowing that your life is perfect and that your life is a relationship with God, and just feeling really like grateful for where you're at in like your life.
Yeah, and you don't need to wait for your twin flame to be happy.
Yeah.
You can be happy now.
Yeah.
And when you are with your twin flame, you are going to expand that happiness.
Yeah.
Because if you are like not happy, your twin flame will amplify that sadness.
Yeah.
So it's important to be happy by yourself, and that is what attracts your twin flame a lot.
Yeah. It's very true. Just your own happiness is like very because like your twin flame isn't going to bring you happiness. No. And that's actually the fourth sign, is that you don't need your twin flame. You feel complete. Like this is a huge thing to be healed on the journey, is like that neediness for your twin flame, and like that like grasping for them, always wanting to talk to them or wanting them to talk to you, or like that needy energy. It just feels so bad to you and to them.
Yeah.
That like when you have finally found like the surrender there, and you're just like, wow, like I love myself and so complete in that love that's when your twin flame comes. Because like, yeah, like you really have to like let go of this belief that your twin flame is going to make you happy. Like, they are not your happiness. They will just amplify whatever is within you. It's not compassionate. Like, if you're not happy, like, you know, like if you're not
to have your twin flame.
Yeah, to have your twin flame, if you don't even like yourself yet, like, it wouldn't feel good. Like, it's not no. Yeah, like, it's safe and really important to let go of that belief that your twin flame is gonna save you. Like, only you can save you.
Exactly. Living in union, you don't need just your twin flame to make you happy.
Yeah.
You're happy in yourself, and you share that happiness with the others.
Yeah. That's a gift you give them, is your happiness.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, number 5, this is a great one.
Important.
So important. Yeah, it says, you don't take your twin flame's actions personally. Instead, you heal what they're showing you. So, like, you take responsibility for your feelings.
Yeah.
You realize that your twin flame is not harming you. You're not a victim. That they're only ever, like, reflecting your consciousness back to you. And this was a huge thing that I mastered, because actually, like, I mastered this one with my false twin flame.
Same.
But it doesn't really matter, like, who you master it with. It's just, like, I mastered it because he was reflecting some horrible stuff to me, and it just, like, always, like, never peaceful. But I really learned the lesson of unconditional love, and like, knowing that not only your twin flame's actions can affect you, but, like, nothing can. Like, you're the creator of your own reality.
Yeah, and this naturally comes when you are doing the inner work, and you start realizing that you can heal everything, and that you see changes. Yeah, it's that, like, you will realize, yeah, it's inevitable when you do the work.
Yeah, when you do the inner work and, like, your twin flame triggers you, just, like, even if it's hard, just love yourself through that. Keep doing it, and then you'll realize you have the power to literally never feel bad. Like, your twin flame doesn't have the ability to make you feel bad. If they're not talking to you, mirror that. Like, if they blocked you, mirror that. If they're dating another person, mirror that, and, like, find peace and, like, bring love to those places and be healed. And you'll feel peaceful and really good, and that is what attracts your twin flame to you, is that peace and that love for yourself. So number 6 is like an extension kind of also. It says, you have mastery over the inner work and you enjoy it because it feels good. So important. Yeah, that means, like, you really commit to healing each and every upset as they arise. And that was, like, a choice that I made, because I remember before Harmonious Union, Shaliea had made a comment on one of my posts in the Twin Flames Universe Open Forum, and I remember it word for word, and she said, as soon as you stop trying to do things your way and you do the thing I've been teaching you all along, you'll have your Harmonious Union. And when she said that, it was like I could feel how close I was, and I was like, wait, what am I not doing? Like, what? And so I really, like, reflected on that, and I realized, like, there was part of me, like, still avoiding the inner work. Like, I wasn't really, like, choosing to heal through all of my upsets. Like, I was trying to like loop around you know, some upsets and like bypass it to see if that would attract my twin flame, but nope,
doesn't work.
And so I finally just made the choice to surrender to just doing the inner work, and I literally committed to healing every single upset as it arose. So every single bad feeling, I would sit with the feeling and just heal through it. And just, I did that for weeks and weeks, and then I started noticing, like, I felt better, and I was like, wow, like, this is what they've been saying all along. I finally applied it, like, completely, and then I came into Harmonious Union, because I just healed everything. And yeah, then you start to, like, not tolerate letting yourself feel bad.
Yeah.
Good. So number 7 is, you are committed to healing everything.
Yes, it's very, like, the same, and it's important to face that uncomfortable feelings that arise. You need to face them, and you need to be, like, willing to do it, because for Harmonious Union you will be, you know, faced with deep stuff.
Yeah, your darkest fears.
And you will be ready. Don't worry, it's not like your deepest fear will, you know, knock the door in 5 minutes, like, hey, I'm here. It's when you are ready, it happens, and it's always compassionate for you. Like, the healing, it's not like something that you are not prepared. The healing is, like, progressive, you know?
Yeah.
So don't worry about that, but you need to be willing to face.
Yeah, because some people, like, really hold on to, like, the whole, like, you can't feel bad to have your twin flame, like, you have to pretend that you feel good. That's not it. You have to be willing to go into those really dark feelings. that's where your real healing is. It's just like recognizing that when you feel bad and you face that feeling, that you recognize it as an illusion and you can bring the truth there, and that's what heals you. Good. So number 8 is that you are open to what God shows you.
Yeah, it was critical for us.
Yeah, like you have to be unattached to who your twin flame is. Like you don't get to pick your twin flame out. You know, like you might feel like I thought for years that this person was my twin flame. And then as soon as I started getting really deep into my healing work, like it was like he was getting further and further away. Like you can't control that. Like you can't force your harmonious union. You can't manufacture harmonious union with some random person. Like there's only God's truth, and you have to be willing to unconditionally surrender to God's truth. Or you cannot have your harmonious union.
And God's way.
God's way. Yeah, you have to you have to, like, what's that quote? Like you have to walk hand in hand with God to have, you know, your divine complement, which is God's child. So like God created you, God created your twin flame, and there's nothing you can do about that. So you have to do it God's way.
Exactly.
Yep. Good. So number 9 is that you love your twin flame unconditionally. Yeah, you don't want something from them. You're not like expecting things or looking at them with a sense of like disdain for them. Like
exactly. It's not that I love you until you trigger me again. It's like
I don't love you.
I'm pissed off with you, but I love you.
Yeah, it's like you can still be upset at your twin flame and love them. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Unconditional love means like you just love them no matter what. You know, like no matter what they're going through. Yeah, or you're going through, just love them. And you can choose to unconditionally love your twin flame no matter who your twin flame is. Like I chose to unconditionally love my twin flame, even though like, you know, in my heart, even though like somebody else, like I thought somebody else was my twin flame, but it was the same. Like I chose to unconditionally love that person, but I was actually just unconditionally loving myself and my true twin flame all along. So it's like it doesn't matter if it's a false twin flame or true twin flame. Like
doesn't matter.
The lesson of unconditional love is always there.
It's the only love that exists.
Yeah.
There is no unconditional love and then the other love. No, it's unconditional love.
It's unconditional love or no love.
God's love.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 10, very important too. And it's
is that you really feel these things and you're not forcing it.
Exactly.
You really, truly, honestly, and sincerely feel all of these things.
Exactly. You cannot force, like, for example, the sensation of peace, the conditional love for your twin flame.
Putting God first.
Exactly. You cannot fake it and then union comes. These are things that naturally comes to you when you are the process.
Yeah, and God knows you. Like He knows your heart.
God knows what you want.
Yeah, you have to remember it's God who gives you your harmonious union. There's no way to like pull some strings and manipulate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
there is no way of faking ascension.
No, you have to really honestly heal at your core and choose love at your core and keep choosing love in your core, and that's what brings you harmonious union. And that's that's all. I mean, that's all that makes you happy. Is like truly choosing to love yourself at the core.
Exactly.
Unconditionally, not trying to get something. Yeah.
Yeah, and accept where you are now.
Yeah, totally.
I remember, like, at some point in my journey, I didn't, all these points.
I would have.
Not at all. Like,
totally, yeah. Like, I remember Jeff and Shaleia have a video like this, and I remember I watched that video.
Oh my god, me too. I was like, oh my god, I don't have any of them.
Yeah, I know. I watched it right before I met my false twin flame, like years ago. And I remember just being like, well, fuck. Like, I mean, maybe one of those I have. Like, I have a long way to go. And just, I remember sitting there just like...
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah.
I don't even want to open the video again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry if you don't have them. It's okay.
Yeah, love yourself for where you're at. Don't beat yourself up. Like, it's not like you're not enough until you have harmonious union.
Exactly. We are not better than anyone that is feeling another way.
Yeah, like...
We have been there and we have worked the process.
We just healed. That's it.
Yeah, we take the process and we arrive to this point. And you can take the process and you can arrive to this point.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter, like, where you're at. And you might, like, honestly and genuinely... like feel all or most of these. So, and if you do, like, just have faith. It's like release expectations. This is not your journey, it's God's journey.
Exactly.
His journey with you. And so just surrender and trust that God loves you.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, and your twin flame loves you. They're there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that is all for today.
Yeah, well, that feels good. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And check out all of our links below for more information, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.